it's a lot different is because Mayor Lori Lightfoot, yeah, that's her name. Very,
Not a fan.
very left mayor. Um, I I'm a fan, but anyway, it's not the point.
That's
What I'm
that's
trying
fair. That's
what
fair.
what I'm trying to say is she's already called in the National Guard.
Yeah.
She's called this all the situations there in Chicago abject criminal behavior. So she is trying to stamp her foot down.
So here's the thing. I did see her say that, and what I said when I saw that in the dinner kit when I was watching that while I was sitting at the dinner table last night with my parents is that's probably the most agreeable thing that I've ever heard her say.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was the right reaction. I don't think she necessarily made bad decisions following this. However, I mean, come on, like the crime rates in a lot of cities in America have always been pretty bad on first world standards,
Yeah.
and they got a lot better after the bill, but obviously that came at a cost,
Yeah.
a huge cost that I'm not completely okay with.
Mhm.
Um, but now we've been seeing them get progressively worse again, despite the fact that a lot of consequences of the crime bill are still like active. The
Yep.
biggest consequence of the crime bill being all the non-violent drug offenders going away, but we still have the bad repercussions of that bill being shown in our cities. But now the silver lining from that bill, which was that crime rates did go down for a while, has seemed to basically gone completely away now. And the real question is like, why is that the case? I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with the fact that at the end of the day, what we ask police to do isn't exactly what they should be doing.
Speed up a little bit.
Yeah. What we ask police to do isn't exactly what they should be doing. Um, Obviously, I always look for opportunities to talk about how the number one problem with policing is the fact that police are trying to bust people for drugs, basically.
Mhm.
I'm not a fan of hard drug dealers. I'm really not. I do think that they're complicit in murder, but when it comes to pot, regardless of even if you're a dealer, I don't think you're really doing anything wrong, and I think even users of hard drugs are more so victims than they are criminals. And now, and anytime you try to talk about this topic with somebody who's really conservative, they immediately say something like, "What about people? What about people who like do drugs and then they like beat their wife or get behind the wheel or something like that?" And it's like, well, now you're adding another crime in that, which I already oppose. So bad argument, but
Yeah.
just have to get on top of that. But like, honestly, I really just wish that we would take the easy solution in America already and frickin' change the laws, because I think it would help. It wouldn't fix everything, but it would help a lot with the racial divide right now. I think you would see a lot of the negative. Um, I think you would see a lot of the negatives of the crime bill like go away,
Yeah.
but you would still be able to have law enforcement work at their full power to get rid of these, because organized crime is playing a big role in escalating these riots purely on the profit motive of all the merchandise to be made from looting these stores.
Yeah.
And it's making our political climate worse as a result.
Yeah.
So I don't think organized crime is dead, and I think part of the reason is we don't focus a lot on stopping the organized crime that's responsible for basically destroying our infrastructure and destroying these small businesses as much as we are concerned with frickin' enforcing drug laws, which is what's leading to the unrest to begin with.